Why are you so loud? Hey man, why are you so
No face on me. All my grills, real authenticity. Your whole collection comments ain't touching me. Just went to Walmart and cop 16. Dripping 10 banks, fourth Migo. Pop language, that's my lingo. This is no hard wash season. I buy hard just for the reason. Now you boys know that I got that PA Vegeta. And I'm sipping water out of 4 liter.
Oh, what's up, bro? What has gotten into you lately? What do you think you're doing?
Just recording for my new album. You know I'm the fourth Migo now, right?
There's only 3 Migos. You will never be the 4th.
You know I stay with that water.
I'm done.
Shoot, you just a hater.
What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here, back with another Funko Pop review / unboxing for the Migos. Before I get into it, let me explain this because this is my first video that I'm making in February, which is Black History Month. So at the end of each of my videos that I'm making this month, I want to shout out a black content creator, whether they be on YouTube making Funko Pop videos, on Instagram, just anything that's positive within the black community, basically. Just wanted to get that message out right now so that way when you see that the videos are maybe a little tad bit longer than usual, y'all know why. Before I get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button. In fact, hit it right now so you won't forget. Secondly, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I do Funko Pop content, talk about anime, and we talk about Dragon Ball Z stuff and just nerd stuff in general. If you're a returning viewer / subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Thirdly, follow your boy on Instagram at Dark Sage Collections. The link will be in the description below. And I also have a public Discord for all nerds and collectors alike. So if you want to talk about anything like that in that Discord, you can. It's the link will be in the description below. Ugh. It's time to talk about these pops. Like I said before, this is my first video that I'm actually making in Black History Month. So I wanted to kind of kick this off with a little culture, if you get what I'm saying. If you don't get the reference, it's actually the Migos, probably to me their best album that they've made so far. It's Culture. This is the Migos studio album. I think it's their second studio album. I'm not sure, but I love this album, guys. I have it obviously on vinyl. This is like the gold vinyl record, but y'all ain't came to see the vinyl. Y'all came to see the pops. So let's go ahead and go into the pops. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why is he reviewing the Migos pops? Now I will admit, the Migos isn't the best trio / group in hip hop history, but they are the hottest right now. You can't debate that. Go ahead. Name me a hotter group in rap right now that's bigger than Migos. Exactly. The trio consists of Quavo, Huncho, Takeoff, and Offset. They have, like, within the last 2 years, have released their own debut studio albums, but they were good. Now, if you want to get some music recommendations, you gotta listen to No Label 2 and Culture, and YRN too, if you want. The mixtape, not the album. I'm not really cool with the album, but the mixtape with Versace on it. And let's go ahead and get into the pops. I know I've said this before, but let's actually go ahead and get into the pops. First up, we got Quavo. This is number 109, and man, I'm not gonna lie, when they said they was making Migo pops and I saw the concept, I'm like, they cool. But when you see them in person and you see like they got that little ice on them, you see him with the big rollie. You see Quavo Huncho with the big rollie. Then you see like each of them got their dreads. You see that Quavo in the back, he has his dreads tied up like he usually does in person. He got his signature glasses that he always wears, the tattoos on his face, and you know he has the what they called? They called I don't know what they're called, but it's like a brass knuckle, but for diamonds and rings and stuff like that. I guess it's a ring. It's a finger knuckle ring. I don't know, whatever, but his rollie don't look like it's shining like that since it's all silver. Like, I'd rather it be like gold or platinum looking. Like, you could have made it like glow in the dark or something, put little sparkles on it. But I'm not complaining with this. I love the fact that it looks like Quavo. Like, this looks like something that he would dress in. That's one thing I had to commend the Funko on with these Migo pops. All these Migo pops, well, the 3, they all look like something that each of these people would wear, and they really didn't do no wrong with it in this one. Quavo generally is the hook man. He's usually the one that you hear on the chorus. I'm not gonna lie, he makes some pretty catchy hooks. Like, when you have him on the hook man, it's kind of the cheat code, I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we got a fan favorite, Takeoff. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Takeoff, but I can appreciate the fact that Takeoff, the way he looks in this pop, I don't like the way his foot looks, like it's coming off the stand a little bit, but it's hardly noticeable. It might just be mine. I don't know. But I like the fact that they actually put some money in his hands, and he's like, you know, he's counting up his rackies. He's counting up that band. You know what I'm saying? And he got the glasses on like he usually do. His dreads is, I think, the longest and the thickest out of all the Migos. So I like that they implemented that in pop form right here. Like you can see that his dreads look pretty thick and they look longer than all the other ones. I like the fact that if you get close enough, you can see that he has like a little culture necklace. Like I said before, that is one of their studio albums. And you see like he has a chain, and they, I know him and Quavo both have the QC chain on. I'm not sure about Offset yet, but I like the way that he looks. I like the fact that, you know, they gave my boy a little nice clean edge up, you know what I'm saying, right around, you know what I'm saying, can't complain when you got a nice clean edge up. He looks like he's in a jumper suit. They all look like they're in like some Nike sneakers or whatever. Well, he actually look like he's in some Air Maxes, but I don't know. And lastly, we got my second favorite, Offset. Man, can Offset rap, especially when he was on Without Warning with 21 Savage, and then like his own studio album. Like, if you want to listen to a banger by Offset, listen to Wild Wild West, because him and Gunna on that song, that's that heat, man. And just like these pops, this is that heat. I like that he's wearing a little, it looks like he's wearing like a Versace hoodie, but I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest on clothing brands or anything like that. I'm not like a clothing aficionado, but I love the fact that you can see like his little finger rings right here. They're all gold. I just really love the detail on his like hoodie, because he has a little rose right there. He has a little chain at the house. I believe that might be like the trap house or something. I'm not sure. And he has a chain, like I said, that says Offset. He got little tigers on the side. That might be Ed Hardy. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about clothing. And I like his shoes. Like the way they got these pops looking, these pops look literally like a splitting image of the Migos. But if they were turning like right in the pops right before my eyes, this is literally how they would look. Funko, you did a great job with how all they look, especially with like the face tattoos and stuff like that. I know that's pretty hard to get, but I like the fact that you can see like his daughter's name, which is Culture with a K. You can see that like right on his left cheek, and that's a pretty dope detail. Like these pops are pretty dope. And then, you know, you see his dreads, they're tied up just like they're tied up just like Quavo's. All I can say about these pops, guys, like they're great. Like I had to have this, especially since I love Culture. Culture 2's all right, but it's not my cup of tea. Now these pops, on the other hand, I had to get these pops because, you know, like I said before, I gotta do it for the Culture guys. But that's about it for this Funko Pop review. Tell me what you guys think about these pops. Tell me if you guys are gonna cop these pops. These pops are some fire, guys, just like the music they make. I gotta uplift other black entrepreneurs such as myself, you know what I'm saying, because as all that, it's time to go into my newest segment. Like I said before, each of these videos I'm making in February, there is going to be a video that I am uploading that I made in January, but that's besides the point. I got to shout out a black content creator in this episode, well, this video. I got to shout out Fett's Frequency. He's a guy that's in my Discord. I follow him on Instagram too, and he makes YouTube content, mostly about Funko Pops. I know he's streaming Kakarot as well. But his content's pretty dope, pretty chill, laid back. He knows what he's talking about. Like, he's not no scrub at this. Like, he knows, like, this anime stuff. Like when he was talking about like Dragon Ball Z and like his last Vegeta powering up review, like he knew exactly what scene it was from, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed because I completely forgot what scene that's from. But the fact that he was able to pull that out, put it in this video to show newcomers who are just getting into Dragon Ball Z pops and things like that, and I like his top 10, I think 2021s of this year for Funko Pops. I really like that because I know, just like me, he is a fan of Spider-Man, so I gotta support the brother out. Plus, he's also been supporting me. I've been noticing like he's been, you know, dropping the likes, the comments, and he's been also helping promote the content as well. So I gotta shout him out right here. Thank you, bro. Hope this does something for you. I don't know what it's gonna do exactly, but shout out to you, bro. You deserve it. And that's it for the video, guys. Like I said, don't forget to hit the like button and go follow his channel, guys. I'm pretty sure I'll put like a video of him somewhere like at the end screen. But thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.